One time, two time, short time is the only MC with an LLB. My name is Kibunjah. I'm an event host, MC, and events curator, and I'm happy to be here on the Orange Connect with Maina.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Orange Connect. My name is Maina, Season 2, Episode 1. Let's go. Pew, 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 pew. I'm so happy to be here today. We have a guest extraordinaire. Uyumse, mkimwona tu hivi. Right now, he's seated next to me, right across. It's actually across me, Cindy. Yes, let's take that again. Right across. Mr. Kibunjah. How are you?
I'm very fine.
You're good?
I'm very happy.
Fantastic. I'm happy that you're here.
Thank you.
So this is the Orange Connect. We sit on the floor to humble people like you.
How? Hey.
Ndio ukiwa tu hapo, you are earthed. Walisema you are earthed.
I mean grounding.
Yes.
Okay.
Ndio ukicommunicate una feel too deeper inspired.
Connected to my roots.
Connected to your roots, your ancestors. So welcome.
Thank you very much.
I'm so happy. You are our
Thank
first
you for
guest
having
this
me.
season.
Oh, nice.
How are you feeling?
100.
100? Fantastic.
Mia kwa mia.
So before Kuje, I asked my community to send in some dilemmas that they may have.
What's your community called, by the way?
Minders.
Minders.
Minders. Okay. From Maina Mind Minders. They mind my mind.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Drops.
Hey.
Drop a drop.
Yes. So I have 3 dilemmas for you. Unaweza saidia hawa watu. So the first one is I seem to have a problem during transitional periods of my life. I have a problem starting a new chapter, and I seem to self-sabotage every time I'm starting a new chapter.
Okay.
Please help.
2 options. First, ask yourself or write down what your previous chapter did for you.
Okay.
So if you're transitioning, you have to look at where am I coming from? What did I love about that season? What did I hate? And then now you go into where am I? Am I in a transition because it's time to transition? Or am I seeing my vision and thinking it's time to transition?
Oh.
Yeah, because sometimes we of course, until the student is ready,
Yeah.
the teacher will not show up.
Yeah.
But sometimes that preparation is you seeing, for example, our transition into class 2 was us in class 1 seeing class 2 and how they are behaving.
Yes.
So sometimes you're seeing the vision, you're seeing the class 2, and you're thinking it's transition time, and it's not. So the moment you look at where I'm coming from, what I have learned, what I did not like, and where I'm at, it will tell you whether you're transitioning or you're just seeing the vision and you need to prepare for the transition that is coming. So that's one.
I like that.
And then number 2, if you're at the phase of the transition, it's paint the picture of what you want in that other phase.
Okay.
Because sometimes we have the answers, but then we are looking for validation.
How it will sound.
Exactly. And we want, I can come and give you my issue and want you to side with me. And I don't want you to tell me the truths.
Yeah.
So if you're in that transition phase, think about how you want it to look for you before you ask for opinions.
Okay.
So how you want it to look for you will tell you whether you have the capacity, whether you're ready for that transition. And then now there, please, I just tell people, spend more time in preparing.
Okay. I like that.
Spend more time in preparing.
So figure out where you're coming from.
Where you're coming
figure
from.
out where you're going.
Yes.
Simple. So the next dilemma, when do you know it's time to give up on a relationship? Keeping in mind the notion that says love is patient and giving up is never an option.
Love is patient, giving up is not an option, but peace of mind is of importance. So if your peace of mind is being affected or compromised, leave. Leave, because you'll not be able to give that person your best.
Yeah.
And then that will be, they're not satisfied, you're not satisfied, conflict.
Exactly. And also I feel like there's no right answer to this. Giving up doesn't mean you're making a wrong decision.
Yes.
I think people are always like, hey, maybe this is the best I'll ever have. Nah. Just
best is yet to come, always.
prioritize your safety in terms of
Peace
mentally.
of mind, yeah.
The last one before we get into the episode, whether or not to reach out to my ex that I can't seem to let go, even after a 5-year breakup.
Hey, that's one. Now you need to ask a lot of questions.
Whether or not to reach out to my ex that I can't seem to let go, even after a 5-year breakup. Ameweka ile emoji ya hivi, na it's a lady emoji. So I reckon, because they're anonymous, I reckon it's a lady who asked this.
So she has to look, or he has to look at the last part.
5-year breakup.
5-year breakup. And why are you reaching out? It's been 5 years already. A whole president has come in and left. Another one has left.
whole election.
Mbona bana, watu
5 year.
wametuzia wheelbarrow tukanunua na bado unafikiria
Kama
kuhusu.
alikuwa 20 sasa yako 25.
Exactly. So they've grown, you've also grown.
Wow.
And also, what's that attachment?
Yeah.
Is it something you think you can't find? Or are you struggling to replace
Yeah.
your previous you with your current you?
Okay.
Because sometimes su kwa majua hiyo.
Yeah.
You want Kibunjah wa 2021.
That's what you're attached to.
That's what you're attached to. Yeah, but pengine amegrow. Pengine hata amemari.
Hey. True that. This Nairobi. All right, Kibunjah.
Yes.
Let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
What's the best thing about being you?
The best thing about being me, I think, is being bald. Because bald men do it better. But is I get to live my dream and earn from it.
Live your dream and earn from it.
Yeah.
That's so rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to live my dream and earn from it.
So what's the hardest part about being you?
Sometimes life and the dream conflict.
What do you mean?
Because the dream is mine. I am living that, but I have other people in my life that are not aligned to the dream,
Yeah.
but they align to the person. So the balance, that's the hardest part. The balance. Because sometimes, in all honesty, I'm living in the days I prayed for. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm living the days I prayed for. But then again, the ones I prayed for, they come with different, for lack of a better word, attachments. Prayed for a family, but also you have it, but also now the dream is picking up.
Yeah.
So you have to balance time for family.
I get what you mean.
Time for the dream.
Yeah.
And the dream is the call. It's the call. But then again, it's not their call. It is mine. So balance me hard.
Balancing your hard. But Wansemanga, you can have everything you want, but you can't have it all at the same time.
Yes.
So you have what you used to pray for, but now it's figuring out
the balance.
Yeah.
Staying on the bicycle.
Okay. So in that case, how was growing up for you?
Growing up was fun. I grew up in Kiambu. Well, it was still village. Say ni town. Hey, bana. Say kuna hadi traffic.
It's a whole metropolitan.
Bana. And Nyandarua. So that's my shags.
Kiambu, Nyandarua.
Yeah. So Kiambu was school season. Immediately we close school, maybe on a Wednesday. Thursday, I'm on the next bus to Shags.
Oh.
My parents were like that. Strict.
Okay.
Thursday, next bus to Shags. Ama, ikienda sana Sato. So Sato, I'm on the next bus to Shags. So while in school, I'm brought up by teachers and parents.
Yeah.
But holidays, because they're longer, I'm with my grandparents. So mostly my grandparents have raised me, like teaching me life skills, how to operate. So the balance was, niko na utao, but pia,
but bado natoka ocha.
Yeah, ocha bana imeshika. And I'm grateful for that because I purely speak my mother tongue fluently.
Which is?
Kikuyu.
Niatea.
Nice.
Nice.
Fluently. So I love the balance. It was fun. There was adventures in Shags and adventures in town. So many crossbreed.
Yeah.
Most guys think I'm from Tao. Kiswahili chako.
Vile unajipackage unaka tu born Tao.
Perks of the work.
So why your grandparents? Where did you grow? Where did they raise you?
In Nyandarua.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. Like why not your parents?
No, because my parents, their duty was during school season. During holidays, I'm passed over.
Okay, it was a day school. So you're still living with
I'm still living with their parents.
And then
sasa tukifunga shule.
Was there a reason?
No, they just thought. Okay, looking back, I figured out they were trying very hard to get ahead in their careers.
Balance.
Yeah, the balance. They were trying very hard to get ahead in their careers because my mom is a firstborn, my dad is a third or fifth born.
Yeah.
Thereabout. And both of them, they were the first people to leave Shags and come to Nairobi.
Yeah.
So now they are trying to balance what they were taught in Shags and what they are finding in Nairobi because it's a very huge
It's a
difference.
totally different.
Because in Shags unaweza chumvi hapa skari taojo like mimi I only know 2 neighbors where we're living right now. Inanisumbuanga because I've grown up in community.
Yeah.
So I want to say hi to everyone in the parking lot. Hey, niaje? Uko poa? Umelala vizuri? So
But you can't.
I can't because unasalimia mtu cool. Like, hey,
kuna stress
cool ni
zake.
salamu gani bana?
Yeah.
So I understand my parents, that bit of sending me to Shags. I think they wanted me to learn community because in Tao there was not much community.
Isolated.
It's isolated.
Right.
And unaambiwa usiende kwa ule, usiende kwa ule.
Okay.
But in Shags, umetumwa kwa huyo neighbor, umetumwa 1 kilometer away.
Yeah.
So you're learning community, which I think has been a good asset for me.
So when you look back, and especially the community, unajua unasemanga to understand a man, you have to understand his context.
Yeah.
Is there something, especially going back, that you give credit for to how you ended up? You know, the charismatic guy, or are you even as charismatic?
I am.
Am I in performance?
To a fault.
Yeah.
To a fault.
Yeah.
Because up until maybe last year, sikuwa naweza kubalance that charismatic. Because I'm everywhere.
And especially like you're an MC on stage, you have to switch it up.
100.
And everyone thinks, hata tumekuja set kila mtu ako like, unajua mtu atashout kwa hii set.
Hata wakiadjust mic.
Lazima hata mimi ni hype. Kibunjah.
No, I love the fact that the contribution was with community. I learned how to live with people.
Okay.
And living with people and learning how to crowd psychology.
Crowd psychology.
So my late grandfather was a reverend. So every morning on Sunday, he's calling everyone out by their name. Ntongo chalerwa.
Kwa church?
In the house. No, shouting.
Shouting.
In the house because he's going to preach. So he calls those guys and then so Nyandarua is very hilly. For where we are from, ukitoka tu hivi kwa gate, abadia ranges zimejipanga tu zote. You see them every morning. So uko chini is where my uncles are. So he'd stand outside the door and shout when you're uko chini. Na wote wanapanda. So I learned authority in the voice from a very early age. Like how to control, to shout. And then sasa kwenda church. We finish church, he's preached or he's not preaching that day, someone is preaching. We interact with the various groups. And the Sunday school, and the youth.
Yeah.
Because he's introducing his grandson.
Yes.
So, hapo nikaanza kulearn hiyo character ya extrovertedness. I was a very quiet kid, by the way. Very, very quiet.
Really?
Very quiet. And then sasa juu ya kukaa na gukaa, I think nikaanza kuona, kuongea ni kitu poa. Na watu ni watu poa. So I think that has contributed a lot in my character, charisma, my extrovertedness. Because people who are close to me will tell you, if you are indoors, I'm very calm. Hata hapa nimeona watu wakishanga
Msametulia.
I'm very
calm. Watu expect kuje, niaje. Nimefika. Niaje Kevo.
Mko wapi? So the balance.
Is there something in your life, looking back, that you've had to overcome, whether it was in your early age or, becoming the man that you are, that has, again, the same, put you on a certain trajectory or made you realize who you are? Because you say at one point you were shy.
Yeah.
Of course, living with your grandparents, you learned something. But also life has, so is that one critical point or time in your life that you had to overcome something that either made you find yourself or just introduced another version of yourself?
Yeah, like I think the 3 major things I have to overcome ni anger issues. I was a very angry kid. Very angry. Manze mimi nilikuwa napigisha nisipopata my way. Napigisha kichwa kwa ukuta hadi mnipatie my way.
Nondo ulinyoa. Nondo kuna
hizi madent si ati
Hizi
nilizaliwa
madent.
hivi, hizi ni the self-inflicted
aesthetics.
aesthetics.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I don't know why I was an angry child. I have never figured it out. Ever. I was also very shy and I had low self-esteem.
Wow.
Bana.
Those are like the opposite of
Acha
exactly who
nikwambie,
you are today.
that thing had made me such a bookworm. My escape was imagination.
Yeah.
So Reader's Digest, I don't know where my mom used to get Reader's Digest because hakuwa kwa hiyo mailing list.
Yeah.
But she used to get Reader's Digest. My dad imposed on me reading newspapers from very early and books. So hiyo ndo ilikuwa escape yangu. I felt like academics was the one thing I could do very well, and then it was out of the control of every other person.
Yes.
Like hawezi niambia venye nitasoma ama nisisome sana.
Yeah.
So those three were my major ones, but anger and self-esteem or timidity.
So self-esteem. We mentioned self-esteem.
Yeah.
How did you overcome that? What changed?
Number one, exposure. I feel like, and what I want for my kids, etc., is to expose them from a very early age.
Okay.
Because shida ya ushago and rural settings, mnaonyeshangwa you can't go past this particular level. Because you're like, the greatest person amongst us, ni ule shopkeeper. Exactly. And they have not left this space.
Yeah, it's like we don't deserve those.
So exposure, and what we've tried also with most of our cousins when you're ushagoni, come Nairobi hata for 1 month. Ona vitu. So exposure inside there in high school.
Yeah.
Nika meet, like in high school is when I learned kuna kwanga na basketball. Kuna game kama basketball.
Yes.
Nikaanza basketball, ikanipeleka different schools, both international and national schools. So uko like, wase wanaweza ishi, ni possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
So you're no longer timid or have self-esteem. Because also in high school, you meet guys who are diverse from very many walks of life.
Yeah.
Unaona vanya msana jibeba na akona an issue, yenye wewe unafikiria ni issue, kwake, they are proud of it.
Yeah.
So high school helped. And then now, after high school, nika introduce you to CITAM, which was pen and PC.
Yes.
Alikuwa na program inaitwa Excans. And I think these three guys, yani, there's Trudy, there's Martha, and then there's a friend of mine called Kevo. Walitu invite to come at a concert. Like, hey, kuja come. Camp ni nini? Mimi sikuwa najua camp ni nini.
From
Kiabu Nyandarua, camp. Camp ni nini? Camp si ya scouts pekee. So tukaenda camp. Huko wanapatana na watu wanaishi Kileleshwa, Lavington. Wasi wanakuonyesha kwao kuna automatic gate zina open. Kwa like, msesi ni mse tu kama mimi. Mbona mimi nisikue kama mse? So from there ikaanza kuwa, my confidence is coming back. Because now, the beauty of that camp, we are all equal. And the guys who are running it, walikuwa wametu accept from whatever walk of life you're from. So I think from there is when now I became very confident, outgoing. Also dance saved my life.
Dance?
Dance saved my life. I was dancing. I used to dance in high school.
Nilikuwa part of a group.
Mimi nilikuwa star. Mimi nilikuwa star. Si break dance. Vitu za F2. Miondoko za hizo siku. Dance pia ilinifanya very... I think actually now I remember where in high school things changed. First term, kuna hizo games, inter-house competition. So how we used to funga, I don't know whether they still do it the same, ni kuna dance competition last day. So si tuko hapo, tumezubaa kama form 1. Saka nisukuma ndani katikati.
Hivyo tu?
Ile, nilizitoka. From that time, sikuwahi bulliwa tena. Never bullied again. Ever. So form 2, nika get more confidence, tukaanza kudance. I think form 3, form 4 hapo, kulikuwa na place ilikuwa clothing and textile. Tukapewa hiyo space na tukapewa radio ya shule. So mimi hata in form 3 thereabout, wasa walikuwa na campaign ni ku entertainment captain. but grades hazikuwa zinakubali.
Oh, grades zilikuwa.
Zilikuwa zimesema so nilikuwa naitwa DJ Kibu.
DJ Kibu.
But the essence was kureduce to volume, unasema DJ Kibu. Hiyo tu.
Basically hyping ilianza kitambo.
Hyping ilianza hapo sasa. Vizuri.
Okay.
Then left high school, Sitam enhanced that particular talent for me through the Excans program. Then tukaanza kudance, tukaingia dance group ligoitwa Gyms and Dims.
Gyms and Tips.
Gyms and Dims.
Oh, Gyms and Dims.
Jesus is my savior, dance is my style. Wacha nikuambie. Tulikuwa wabaya. Ukiuliza hapa nje.
Ndio akina Gyms and Dims, guys.
Bwana. Alafu sasa tulikuwa na nguo tunashona lights. Unaweza lights unaonanga kwa manduthi kwa nini?
Hizi neon lights.
Then kuna ka switch hapa. Tumedance tunawasha.
Gyms and Dims.
Tafuta Gyms and Dims anywhere online uone.
Bado mko
hatuwezi dance lakini manion ziko utapata
na kill lights
hatari
mnawaka
bad man Gyms and Dims. So those are part of the things that zilinisaidia na self esteem.
I like that. So after high school Campo,
no, I took a year off. Tulikuwa nangoja I think 1 year.
Yeah.
Especially mwaka yetu ilikuwa na issues because they were like we need to go back to the system where tuna admitted watu wa C+.
Yeah.
Because me I was in couple B-. So kulikuwa na hiyo issue B+, C+, wakasema hadi C+. Mimi nilikuwa nimeapply kufanya law.
Okay.
Nikatumwa UON Mombasa campus, mzazi akasema ngoja round 2 of selection. Then we got a letter from KU. But I got it way late, like mid first sem.
Yeah.
So mimi niliingia shule the week before anze cuts.
What?
And then the week before anze cuts. Nilisoma tu. So nilipata wase nilikuwa nao high school na wase walikuwa wanijua from.
So this was still law.
Law.
So the switch up, nataka ku understand the switch up because even your bio is like the only MC with an
LLB.
Let's go. Ilianza ku Google LLB standing for
Baccalaureus.
So the switch up from doing law to now what you do,
MCing and events happened. So after throughout law school undergrad, I'm not MCing, I'm just dancing.
Yes.
But najua naweza MC because nime MC concerts za church. But siko very keen on it. I'm just like EMC inanisaidia public speaking, which inanisaidia nikiwa advocate.
Yes.
That's my math. That's my math, Your Honor. That's my math. But then math ikafika hapa
kupea judge
piga hedi Your Honor. Ikafika third year my mom fell sick and we had to go to India. So in India, as she was undergoing surgery, I'm rethinking my whole life. I'm like, hey, nataka kufanya nini na life yangu? Because we've come from success at Sakata. We've not won any dance competition by then.
Bro, you're in Sakata?
We were Sakata.
Wallahi.
Gyms and Dims. But
Gyms and Dims.
Hapa tu. Usicheze bwana. So tumemfanya Sakata like 3 seasons. Then the fourth season I was like, the third season I was like, one of the two, I was like, I need to finish my degree kwanza.
Yeah.
So hii mwaka sinini. But then nikiwa India niko like, niko sure nataka kufanya hiki kitu inaitwa law. And I spoke to my dad and he was like, umebakisha mwaka moja. You finish, then decide.
Yeah.
But in my head I was like, mimi sitaki kumaliza hiki kitu. What happened, what changed my mind was while in India, I took a stroll. Katoka tu. Nikaenda nikapata concert ya Wahindi. Mimi sielewi kitu. But nikaingia. The stardom I witnessed huko changed my whole thinking. I was like, se wana ido yote.
Just from
nini.
Yeah.
Then now, the next day I asked the doctor to my mom. Ilikuwa I think a New Year's event. Nikamuuliza akaniambia, in fact the artist you saw akona chemical engineering. Niko like,
so these are people just people, like
bana wamesoma but wana perform.
Yeah.
Like, the guys who organized, some of them are engineers, so wanataka kuweka engineering into art. I'm like, that can happen. So I was answered, I can put law into entertainment.
And that's it.
That's it. Nikaingia fourth year. I was looking for a master's in entertainment law, but then sikuwa napata, zote zilikuwa majuu, and me roho yangu jaitaka kutoka Kenya unless naenda event.
Yeah.
So after hapo I took a year's break and worked with some guys upper Hurlingham. Walikuwa na do, ilikuwa inaitwa Full House Entertainment. The likes of akina Holiday, Valanaron,
Yeah, I've heard of Full House,
akina Kile Takatifu, which is now Mojishot Baba and Didi, the Recaps, Psychos. So these guys were doing a tour. Ilikuwa inaitwa hip hop cleanup. So wakaifanya safisha.
Okay.
After that tour, that 1 year, I was like, yes,
This is exactly
it. What I want.
This is it.
Hii ndo kitu nataka.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it.
And I've never wanted number one.
Yeah.
I just want to do. Sijai kuwa nataka kuwa number one.
Yeah,
see,
no.
top, I just want to do.
Yeah.
So hapo ndo transition ikaanza. Then nikasema, let me finish school and then I'll come back. So
Yeah.
2016 nikaingia Kenya School of Law.
Yeah.
Cleared. 2017 February, MCing. Never looked back.
Wow. So the only MC with an LLB.
Top of his class.
Jeez, my guy. Nakuletea ma contracts from now on.
Yeah, later.
Unazipitia tu.
Later nitapitia.
Nice.
Nakusaidia.
So, I had Esther Kazungu here last season. Nilimuuliza a couple of questions about you guys. I want to know from you, how did you guys meet?
Dance.
Oh, through dance. Sakata?
Valley Road. So yeah,
Gyms and Deems.
well, walikuwa na yao ilikuwa inaitwa
Hata alikuwa na dance.
ilikuwa inaitwa Anonymous.
Ano.
Kwanza ungewaambia wa dance hapa nini kupende kale. Kupende kale. Wanakuwa na dance move. Wewe. So Anonymous.
Ati Anonymous. Alikuwa anavaa mask sama.
Hapana, mimi najua alikuwa ametoa wapi hiyo jina.
Sa Anonymous.
By the way,
Ama ilikuwa ina sound
Anonymous.
too sophisticated at that time.
Bro, anajua tu
Your
amesema
vocabulary at that time. Ukisema tu Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Ina sound.
Ni kama watashinda hii competition. Walikuwa dance Anonymous. So under Valley Road there was a dance ministry called GID. So GID essentially was Gis Thomas, Incense, and Douche. Those were 3 dance groups. But then now the ministry was called God Inspired Dancers. You get?
Yes.
So me nilikuwa Douche. Dance until something happens. Wisdom. Dance until something happens. Douche.
Dash.
Sasa lakini akina Kaz walikuwa wanapenda dance group ilikuwa inaitwa Incense. Incense ilikuwa ama cool kid. Wanapiga mawave, wana cramp.
Hapo ndio ningekuwa sasa.
Manini, backflip. So walikuwa girls. Wanapenda watu wanakaa hivyo. Sisi watu wa Douche ni watu wa Lingala na dance hall. Hawataki
Gyms and
sisi.
Deems.
Before ilikuwa basi before Gyms and Deems.
Ilikuwa before.
So Incense, so by the time wanakuja training, wana Gis Thomas, Incense. Hakuna mtu alikuwa anakuja Douche. Sisi Douche tulikuwa tunakaa tu hivyo.
Yeah.
So kwa hiyo training ndio tukaanza kuwa meet nini. Hata wode makwa niongeleshanga.
Wallahi.
Until nikaingia Gyms and Deems.
Vile samuli from
Gyms and Deems tuko Sakara, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Niko law school. So mimi nilikuwa
Panda Bay.
natoka attachment in a suit. Na
Because of
kuja
law school,
zoezi. You know msako na
Kuja
suit
kuingia Gyms and Deems.
kuingia Gyms and Deems.
No, kuna change of clothes ama unachapa
Niko na change of clothes. Lazima upige change of clothes. So nimetoka attachment. By then nilikuwa nigumbisha mbali. Unajua attachment yangu koti ilikuwa wapi? Limuru town. Watoka Limuru town.
So all the way hadi Valley Road.
For zoezi ya dance.
For the sake of Gyms and Deems.
Gyms and Deems.
Bro.
Jesus is my savior.
Dance is my style. Na kasuti kako.
Na kasuti tu na kaburifikisi.
Gyms and Deems.
Gyms and Deems.
Yani your lawyer friends wanakuuliza unaenda wapi? Gyms and Deems.
Walikuwa wameniona Sakata, sio wanajua mimi ni celeb.
Sasa alikuwa anajua huyu mpe my lord.
Oh my lord, nipatie time a break dance alafu ata submissions. So hapo ndo tulimit.
Okay.
Tukaanza kubonga. Nirudi shule. But proper like talking, going for dates. I was in 4th year. Now when I came back from India, that's the time we began talking vizuri.
So, yeye alituambia, I asked her, when did you know Kibunjah was the one? Akasema when we broke up. Akatupea ako ka story ka sasa muli break up. So when did you know she was the one?
Mara ya kwanza nilimwa scout. Yes, times are Gyms and Deems. 2020 damn. Safisha ilikuwa 2016
from the first time. Jeez.
First time.
So hata mkibreak up akuka period.
Mimi nilikuwa najua wewe enda utarudi.
Walai.
Okay, sikuwa najua. Nilikuwa najiambia. Unajua venye ku move on.
Like,
ule mtu wa 5 years.
Ndio maana nimeulizia swali ya 5 years. Hata ukamwambia consider why do you want to get back? You understand?
Ndio hiyo. Sasa lazima ufikirie why are you the same person then ama umegrow na yeye amegrow aje. So during that breakup period mimi nilikuwa I knew 2 things would happen. One, we would find separate partners. I didn't like that option, but still be friends.
Yes.
2, we would get back together and then remember that particular year as the year that everything was confirmed.
Gee.
So I knew those 2 things for a fact. Now I'm convinced otherwise.
And the latter happened.
The latter happened.
Shit.
I'm convinced otherwise. Because haikuwa inafeel kama ni strain kudate udem ama hata kuongea na yeye. Hata hiyo ilikuwa break up. Ilikuwa tu we are not calling it other babe but we are texting.
Ati amuitani babe, hakuna protocol.
Ni kuongea tu.
Ni kuongea.
Pure nonsense.
Interesting. So, kuna hii question nilikuwa nimeandika hapa which I was curious to ask you even the first time we met.
Yes.
When the movie theater.
Yes.
Kuna hii kitu nimesikia from 2 of my friends. So there's one anaitwa Justin. Kuna mwingine actually it's an Uber driver. So one time the Uber driver tells me before he got married alikuwa analala njaa sometimes. Anakula njugu like a whole day anaenda analala. Immediately after he got married, still doing the same Uber job, fridge yake haijawahi kosa chakula, watoto wake hajai lala njaa, like everything and nothing has changed apart from the fact that he got married. Similar to this friend of mine. When I remember going to his wedding, my guy alikuwa pabaya, still doing his same job. He's an artist. Now, like 2 years into his marriage, my guy is blossoming. So I've always been curious about this thing of ukipata mse, like a genuine mse, does your life change? Like even you, when you look at your life before her and after her, and now that you are a soon-to-be dad, has your life changed? Is that a fallacy?
No, it's very true. Like, I think that's the one Bible verse I have proven true.
Great.
He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord.
All right, ladies, if you need a husband, because to be honest, and I've spoken, especially for people who are like in marriages that they feel genuine and pure, there's always that differentiator. Unapata mse ali get into a relationship with nothing, nini.
From my experience, 2 things happen. One, the provider part of the man kicks in. You don't even know it's kicking in. It just kicks in. All of a sudden, you're focused, you have a drive, you have a direction, you know what you want, you know what you don't want to a certain aspect. The second thing that happens is now you are settled. That's why it's called settling down. You see, before, unahangaika.
Twende Mombasa ile
Bana, twende Mombasa. You know, mimi nayo nilikuwa na drama in my life.
Uko wapi?
As a single man. Uko? Niko home. Nataka kuteremka Mombasa nikachukue gari. Uko? Niko sawa na kam. I pack a t-shirt, shorts, na tunaenda. Na tukifika huko tukishachukua gari anza, tuko na gari. Sitaka fuel. Kesho unadu hakuna. Na hiyo zingine hakuna. Tukae wiki alafu turudi. Sawa. There's a day nishai kujiwa kwa nyumba around 1 a.m. Uko wapi? Niko home. Sawa na come. So I thought they're coming to visit. Mimi niko na pajamas. Nimechila hapo na sweatpants na t-shirt. Niambia, sawa umepack? Huku niambia ni pack kitu. Sawa tunaenda LD. Nikaangalia jeans gani safi hizi mbili.
Inaweza vaa mara 3.
Inaweza vaa mara 3. Hii ni ya black naweza vaa the whole week.
To change t-shirts.
Tulienda LD.
That's it.
So, but now so with marriage, kuna boundaries, alafu anza kurealize, hiyo trip ya LD tulitumia pesa yenye hata sikuwa nayo. So unaanza kuona things in a different perspective. What I'd say women help the men do is majele Rubik's Cube. Align the colors. They help you align. Because women ask essential questions.
They ask wa.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
naenda
true.
hivi mbona si juu unaweza enda,
Yeah.
but why are you going to do what? Are you needed there? Is it important? Like mimi, I never used to rest. Gig after gig, twende, because now prayers answered. You
Yeah.
feel like it's now your duty.
On your duty to make
Sasa
sure that,
bana, ukuwe a good steward. Then my wife was like, bro, you need to schedule time for rest. Like, what do you mean schedule
rest.
time?
Juu utakula nini kesho?
Si rest nikilala nimerest.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you have to decide today you are doing nothing. Ile siku niliapply hiyo formula, hata msing yangu ili change.
Wow.
Niliapply for like a month, nikasema Mondays are my rest days. I'd find myself on Saturday niko very rejuvenated.
Yeah,
I'm on Friday.
like you.
Ama kama niko na event niko very rejuvenated, nika realize, oh, okay.
That was
That's the
it.
thing. So women have a way of putting things in order.
Yeah, it's called soft power.
Ndio hiyo soft power. So unapata, yes, you are progressing,
Yes.
but maybe ulikuwa umeka handbrake. So yeye anakuja anatoa handbrake.
Uko na pillow sahi. Ile story ya pillow.
Bas. Accelerate.
Yeah. Okay. So in the same light, kuna hii stuff ya resolve conflict.
Yes.
There's a time you guys broke up. Kama ilikuwa tu kutoitana babe. It's a break up in this day and age. Kita mtu by jina yake, you're done. So how do you guys resolve conflict, and how has that changed over time? Especially when hasira zako.
Piga hedi.
Yeah.
I mean, li change.
Uli change.
Ili
change.
But inakuanga, we talk it out.
Okay.
The one rule we have is, despite being soon to be parents, husband and wife, we are friends first. So the friendship has to be at play.
Yeah.
So as your friend, umesikiaje vile nimekutreat as a friend? How do you treat poa as a friend? As your friend, nasikiaje vile nimekutreat pia mimi sisikii poa. So it's, don't talk in the heat of the moment. Ipatie time. 30 minutes, an hour, a day. Ipatie time. When the emotions have run low, talk. Now talk as friends. Say, this is the particular thing that imeni affect.
Yeah.
Umefanya hii. Because mimi nimekuwa pathetic at communication.
Yeah.
Me, I'm very pathetic. Also, my enthusiastic character na hiyo kuwa charismatic, you forget. Me, I'm looking at mine. I'm not thinking I have a wife.
Oh yeah.
When you hear twende tuko hapa, nipige. Yeah. Akiwa nje anafikiria, na bwana yangu ako wapi?
Bro, no, I've been there.
So, me, I'm learning.
Yeah.
By the day, because there's days I'd go out and I'm like, nani ako na concert, wacha niende.
And because you're enthusiastic, you're like a social butterfly.
I'm a
Ukiwa
social
hapo,
butterfly.
you're entertaining anyone.
Bana.
You're in the moment.
Nimemeet wase, because siko job.
Yeah.
So na feel, now I can meet people. Because if you're a job, you're meeting stage manager,
Yes.
DJ,
Yes.
na msanii.
Yes. It's very organized.
Very organized. Sasa umekuja kwa concert ya mse uko like, sijakuwa in a long time. Sijakuwa in a long time. So sometimes unajipata, ni 2 AM. Nakumbuka, niko na bibi. So kwa issue. So vitu kama hizo, gena ananiambia, I want you to communicate like this. Mimi namwambia sija adapt kwa hiyo communication, but I'll try ABC.
Yeah.
And then next time I'll go to DEF slowly until I understand your language and you understand my language.
So do you think resolving conflicts gets easier over time? And especially for like new...
It doesn't. Because you see, you're being exposed to different things, you're growing. I am being exposed to different things, I am growing. Both of us are being exposed to different things
and
together, and we are growing together as well. So there's separate growth and there's growth together.
And also you're becoming... My dad was telling me, you're more likely to be hurt the greatest to the people that you love the most.
Exactly.
So you're getting closer.
You're getting closer.
Even you're susceptible reactions to kidogo from even unspoken expectations. Okay.
Unaweza hata kosa kuzima taa.
And that's it.
Mbona mwacha hiyo taa hivyo? Nini? Kwa nini hujui tunalipata? Like, pole. I was absent-minded. So it doesn't get easier, but you tame the foxes. The foxes are the things that zinajirudia. You tame the foxes.
Okay.
It won't get easier, but you'll tame the foxes. ukishatem foxes now hii ingine mna realize pia mi sikuwa najua hii sikuwa najua hii
Yeah. Damn, masterclass. So, my last question. What do you think about relationships nowadays? Especially ukiangalia to our younger generation and everything that's going on. What do you think about it, and what's one advice if you're to give, especially about sustaining a long-term relationship and with one person? What do you think around
I think consumer mentality is our biggest issue, because guys just want to consume, accumulate. They are not in the peak nurture grow.
Peak nurture grow?
Yeah.
Peak nurture grow.
You pick,
yeah,
you nurture it, and then grow together. Mimi hata tukiwa na wife tunaambianga no dem ni msupu. Dem ni kitu. Pia ananiambia huo nayo huo ni threat. Huo ni threat.
Ati huo ni threat.
So I get like haitawaisha. Hautaimaliza. Uko na wife, uko na dem yako.
It's the friendship thing. I feel like you guys are really
uko ni dem yako.
Nikaa nyinyi maboys.
Sisi ni maboys.
Yeah.
Vile inafaa until sasa boys lazima ikuwe na line pia.
Of course you understand that
sasa
when
ni husband level, ni wife level. So niyo kitu ya wasa wanataka huyu, nataka ule. Ule anakaa kuliko poa kuliko acha nile kwa ule. So guys are not patient in that nurturing a friendship. The goal is to nurture a friendship. Because at wewe siku gani ushaona mzazi wako amekuja na maua kwa nyumba? Exactly. But si ati wako wanapendana, si ati kufanya hizo vitu. But as time grows, as responsibilities come up, love language inaanza kuchange. Unaanza kurealize by the umza kuja na nyama, he's been thinking about us. Madam akisema tununue kashamba mahali, she's thinking about us. There's no better love language than someone thinking about you while doing a life-altering decision. That's a true love language. But sir, we've been corrupted by, I need to send you a bouquet of roses. Alafu mathao zimezunguka hivi. I need to send you some doors, nini. But then again, isn't it for highlights? Behind the scenes, when life is happening, what decisions are you making to ensure that your partner is considered? So hapo ndo kwa nacha. And then the growing part is, sawa, this year I've booked, first quarter, I've booked 15 shows. Wewe umefanya nini? I'm planning to do a video, hapana. I need to make sure umefanya hizo videos. Not for ati ndo client wakuja wa sponsor content yako, hapana. Ndio.
Because I want you to grow.
Yes, because the more you expend of that creativity, the more your creativity is expanding. So if you're not expanding of it, pia unabaki stagnant. Again, so inakuja hapo kwa growth. Those three things are missing. Because usako like, manzeni kama nyinyi mlichukua all the good girls, hapana. Nyinyi ndo mmekataa naacha
kuona the goodness in the girls you have.
Bana. Shika mdem, muulize. Because hakuna mtu God ameweka kwa hii earth mwenye ana purpose. Mwenye ana kitu anafaa kuachieve kwa.
In fact, there's something I read and nilikuwa nasema, there's no one you wouldn't like if you knew them, if you knew their true story. If you lived in their shoes, everyone is good at their core. So there's no one you wouldn't like and love.
That's nice.
If you truly knew, if you walked in their shoes, you would love that person.
You would love the person.
That's
really nice. That's a nice one.
That's
a nice one. So, I think and feel like current generation consumer mentality inafanya wase hawana hiyo patience. Because mse ako like, I want a girlfriend. But they don't want the girlfriend, they want the girl. Your friend part ndo. They want the girl.
Yes.
Ama they want the boy. Because of a certain aesthetic they have.
Yeah.
They don't want the friend. Because unacheki friends. Kama si ni mabeshte. Nda kudisappoint.
That's true.
Nda kuomba dona ni delay kukulipa. But then again, uboys yetu itapungua tiju. Nimekuomba dona nikakosa kulipa. Itapungua sa yenye nitakuwa disrespect.
Yes.
It's the same way. Girlfriend ama boyfriend, think of the friend first, then think of the girl.
Grow the friendship as a foundation.
So, because not checking with friends, you can discuss and talk about anything. Na si
Yeah.
ile ati mi niko na dem tukikosana nakuja kuambia huu dem mwingine
Yeah.
badala ya kuambia huu dem yangu tumekosana, so how do we resolve this?
Yeah.
Hapo sasa wewe unacheza ile game ya fisi unapasuka msamo.
Yeah, umeshaanza kuspread.
So niyo kitu ya friendship.
Okay. Fantastic. Kibunjah, bro. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. That was it. Episode 1 of the Orange Connect. A little reminder, we have a segment that involves you. So if you want to be here, please just use the link in bio, apply it, fill the form. We have some submissions, amazing ones, and we're going to be involving you soon. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. Of course, thank you to our production crew, Sembox. We appreciate. Until the next episode, I'll see you next time. Choo-choo, pow.